this is like the best game of Marco Polo.
Marco!
I hate
RuudDevil.
Hey, so that's a pretty reasonable reaction, huh?
And the union of the two towers. Hello everybody, I'm RuudDevil, and welcome back to another Age of the Ring cast. I didn't already say 2 sentences in. Don't worry about it. This is going to be as flowing as that little, I just went, again. Whatever that is, it's rabbit, hare, whatever. Anyway, the reason why I'm taking my time and we're still looking at the middle is because this is a very long game, I've been told. So in any downtime moments, I will be, maybe, you know, trimming it a bit for your viewing pleasure, so to try and keep the interesting parts going. So bottom to top, we have Havoc as Rohan, Misty Mountains as Big Jenko, and another Misty Mountains as... Oh, you're fucked. If Arduin's on the team, you're fucked. No disrespect to Arduin, but I don't think I've ever seen him play Misty Mountains, so we'll see what... We'll keep a close eye on him. Oh, he's double fucked. Opposite... Oh, it's Hob! Oh! Oh, dude, we're good. Oh, this is easy. Oh, bottom team's won. It's fucked lit. Yo, Hob. They reject... Okay, you know what? Nah, whatever. Putty is Dogledore. Oh, this is like the... Was I not invited? And Gherkin. Alright, I don't know who Gherkin is, but was I not invited, really? You invite Hob and you ignore me? Really? Is that... Is that really what it's come down to? Like, really? Man, I record these for fun and I'm already pissed off. Alright, this is gonna be... Yeah. You know how I knew this was Jenkins? I was gonna say it, but the name popped up anyway. Jenkins always complains about forward basing. He's like, forward basing lamers, forward bases, hate him. Da-da-da! Who's the only one forward basing here? It's Jenkins. Anyway, Mountain Orc start. In 1v1s, I've got to get good using Screeches. Flame of the West taught me a valuable lesson about 1v1s. The Screeches just don't cut it. Or, sorry, the Mountain Orcs just don't cut it. It's just too slow to recruit. I even went Mountain Orc Lodge at the very beginning, and I still didn't get them out quick enough. You have to go Screeches. But in team games, when it's a little bit slow, it's a little bit difficult, particularly on this map, to sort of flank the enemy. You can afford to go Mountain Orcs. And Arduin and Sam are both building Mountain Orc Lodges in the middle. And, Havoc has gone for the Riders of the Eastfold to just quickly, what's the word I'm looking for? Dispose of, there we go, got it in one. Dispose of the Goblin Lair. He will not build 2 towers to creep that for the entire game like I did one time. Alright, early Spyro Sorcery out for Putty, he's going to go for Risen Dead. Yeah, okay, why not? Let's see how that goes. And Dwarf Archers... And maybe we'll see, is he gonna upgrade this and just go for Quick Men of Dale? I really win Traders, man. I feel like they just die too quickly. I don't think they're worth the 450. Maybe I'm wrong about that. But I feel like that's just, that always happens to me when I go for it. Anyway, this map has just a gratuitous amount of creep. And they're the annoying goblins. But they also have these towers, which... Very clever by Pud, has actually garrisoned both of them to stop the enemy from getting him. I guess that's a decent strat. If he makes Thrain here and just literally picks off these Mountain Orc Lodge units, that could be really good. Because I guess the point of this is to buy time, and they are like the cheapest unit Doggle gets. It is faster to go for these than that, but not that much faster. So I think if he was going to do this, he could have just gone for Orc Archers, but it's debatable. Anyway, not only with forward base... Jenkins is like, fuck your towers, I'm building my own. And there he goes. We're going to switch it because I want to hear the units. We'll go with Rohan, that's okay. There we go. The sound doesn't really work if you're in a, like, general observer, which is a bit annoying. Anyway, Mountain Orc Lodge units, they're actually hit pretty hard. They're from Gundabad, so they're, pretty sturdy. And, those towers are going down. You got towers on these, hills, and there's, Goblin Archers in there. And pretty good creeping by the bottom team. Not much aggression from the top. Hub's gone with barracks and archery range. He was just sort of getting everything done, getting all of his units ready. He's gone with Pippin, who is actually a really good choice, purely just for the buff he gives. Obviously, it makes your heroes level up faster. So as soon as he gets out like Baragond or Boromir or Faramir, they already have a leg up. because they'll be getting experience a hell of a lot faster. Anyway, Gherkin just creeping, getting some dwarves. Let's have a look quickly if he's gone with Men of Dale. No, he's going with the Eredlewin Rangers. Okay. We saw the Faraday traps a few videos ago. I wonder if we'll get to see Dwarven Wily Coyote. That's an Acme bear trap right there. That's what it is. If you don't get the Looney Tunes reference, then you're clearly a Gen Z and you need to get the hell out of here. Just kidding. Maybe not. Who the hell cares? Alright, Hob, which I think is Arabic for war, is about to declare war. Nope, he got fell-winded. Alright. That's enough Clansmen of Lamadon to really deal some damage. I think he actually got the buff there. It was the terrain sort of made it look awkward, but I think he got it. And this is going to be such a huge marsh. I did say this is going to be a long game, so I don't think anything definitive is going to happen here. But we're going to get some power points. And early Gundabad Berserkers in formation from Jenkins. I've said this a lot about units in formation, that it can sort of bug the bug their attacks. Thran seems to think so too. We'll see how these guys get on. Pod is actually countered with Harbingers of Shadow. He's leveled up his Spire of Sorcery. Harbingers of Shadow are like the anti-hero unit for Doggeldor. And they can cast curses on enemy buildings, which makes them really cool. But the Gundabad units just literally tanked that really easily. I was about to say that was like, that's not a bad decision. He did get them out. And he did actually use Deep Rot, which is pretty cool. But those Gundabad Berserkers, they've just, look, hardly any damage. What? Holy shit, I guess they are in formation, but holy crap, it always, like, surprises me just how tanky they are. Anyway, we've got Lumbermill Economy versus the Marketplace, potentially Deep Delving. Pretty clever of them to build Lumbermills, because I think that might be the difference. We've also got Wells, and we did hit Aomer come out. I would recommend putting Spear Throw on autocast. It comes back very quickly, gets like 3 guaranteed kills. And it's just a good way of leveling up Aomer quickly to get that Scavenger ability. Which, every single faction, every single player on the bottom team has a Scavenger. Which is actually kind of scary. Anyway, let's have a look at Jenkins. Which one is he? Well, both of them have 2 power points. I was expecting more. There's Fall on the Thick coming out for Hob. The OG strat, the 5.0 strat. I was singing these guys' praises. The Axemen of Lossanac. They're terrifying. But not if the enemy has Gundabad Berserkers. Anyway, he spotted him. Oh, they spotted me. And holy shit. I don't know how Jenkins managed to do that. But he's got the Bolg's Bodyguard out here now. And I was thinking if one of them has Gundabad Berserkers, then maybe the other Misty Mountain players has the heroic unit. But no, they're both Jenkins. He had the money, the extra money for lumber mills. A pretty good cleave there, but I think the level up was, the level up was Aomer's. And Fallen needs to watch out here because obviously these are heroic units. Spear Throw comes in, does really good damage. Hob needs to get out of here now unless he's got a heal. Fellwind to just disrupt the units. Hob, there are no way you're playing on my team. Okay, there goes the heal. Now there's the retreat. Okay. Bolg's bodyguards are actually really fast. He might have been able to chase after him, depending on lag. And Pod, in usual Pod fashion, has one little zombie just running around the battlefield. Okay, reinforcements from Doggeldor are here. Okay, no, I thought I saw a special arrow. Havoc doing pretty well with Aomer. There goes the buff. Bolg's bodyguard, that's going to be really expensive if they die now. It's sort of a unit you rush up quickly, but if you lose it, then you're kind of fucked. And they go down, and Forlong manages to get the level up. So that was actually kind of wasteful. They were in the Ascendancy right up until they lost him there. Okay, the Fell Determination is there. And is that... Hold on. Decent trample, but it looks like the pikemen have forged blades. How do people... What possesses you to rush forged blades? I guess you saw the Snowborn, his team called it out, and he thought forged blades? If that's the case, that's actually kind of clever. Anyway, we've got Forlong, who was at Death's Door. The heal got used up. That means Hob has 2 tier 1 powers. And now Forlong is just leveling up like crazy. Unfortunately, Like, I know he has another ability, but his potential is pretty much reached by level 3. So there's really not much secrets. Anyway, that's another Felwyn coming out. I think that's either Arduin or Sam's. I think they both have it now. And a bit of a waste. But it refreshes quickly. And with a well-earned heroic statue, these Gundam Berserkers aren't going to die anytime soon. I would think... maybe he'll go with the Entwives. He would need the Fountain of Corruption, which is in the back here. Level 2, so level up one more time and he could... Yep, there it is. I think he's going for Entwives. Someone better pick up the phone, because I fucking called it! If you know the TFS movie I just quoted, then like the video. Okay, so wait, yeah, we're always seeing Men of Dale start mithril-tipped arrows if you really want to try hard, or if you're fucking Thran. But yeah, he went for Forged Blades, so something different, so good for you, Gherkin. And now they're just getting ready. So I feel like this is the nature of 3v3s. Particularly if you play Harad Oasis. It's just endless poke, poke, poke until one definitive push. And I don't think that's a bad thing. I think that's just what you get when you play 3v3s. Like, the nature of a 3v3 should be different to a 2v2 and a 1v1. I think that's actually one of my big concerns, is because I always fear the turtle. And obviously 3v3s allow you to turtle. So, out of all of these, who do you think has the best late game? Gondor has a pretty solid late game. So does Rohan once you get all of his heroes out. Doggeldor if he gets nothing but Tomb Guard. I think for Goblins to match that up, they're going to need Bolg for the leadership, Muzgash as well. But honestly, I think it might just come down to the tier 4s. I think if either Jenkins or Arduin can get a Balrog, that could be really awesome. Anyway, a little bit of offense going for Havoc. There is there is Tunnel Collapse. And a Builder comes out. Oh shit, he's sending in the Builder. Scraping the Barrel has just been researched. He's got no political power left. No Tunnel Collapse, Gherkin, that's really scrubby. Literally, they all would have been stunned. Not the hero. Is that big Theoden? It is Theoden. And no Tunnel Collapse, and he sent out a Builder. So something tells me Gherkin isn't quite sure about anything, really. Anyway, Jenkins... Okay, so the bottom team has firm control of the map. How do I know this? They have a upgraded mine, or upgraded resource building on the, like, no man's land, so to speak. And, yeah, they're just building resource buildings right there. They're building everything there, actually. And it's all, like, backed up by heroic statues and just a strong front line. So actually really well played by Sam. He had a decent strategy. If I was the top team, I would just focus on the turtle. And then get... I guess maybe Gondor could get Firestones. Or, I know, I feel like the Trebuchets are probably the best siege they have. So I think that'd be better over the Entwives. Anyway, a lot of fiefdom buffing going on. We have Baragon now. We need him to level up quickly. Golfimble is here. Not sure if he'll do much, honestly. You've sort of got Rohan for mobility and Cav. I think maybe if you've got double Misty Mountains, Arduin could have gone like monster spec. Like, a Fireworm literally melts all of that. So you want to complement your teammates. So a Fireworm or Gondobad Stone Trolls, I think that could be really cool. Muzgash is in there. You can tell with that new model of his because it's just so, like, menacing with the skull rack. In fact, I think there's 2 Muzgash there. Indeed, there are 2 fucking Muzgash. And it's at level 8 he gets his Scavenger. Anyway, they've been trapped here. And I think the Tomb Guard just literally turned Muzgash into shish kebab. Not sure why Harb backed off there. There are some dwarves there, but you could literally sandwich. I wouldn't have backed off there, Harb, to deal with those Rohirrim. I would have just sandwiched this entire army, because that's a lot of troops stuck in there. Anyway, there goes the dwarf summon. Actually, never mind. Tomb Guard are literally... I think they've killed 1 hero. There's 1 hero left. But they're done really well. I told you they're good against heroes. They're leveling up like crazy. And really clever play by Pud for going for the Harbingers of Shadow. Maybe he just likes them. Maybe he was just expecting a hero rush. But they're a really good counter. Anyway, here's Forlong. The heals should be back by now. No, it's not. But he does have Numenorean Engineering. And here comes Boromir. Hob just doing lame things. RuudDevil, everyone's making heroes. Nope, nope, you're boss. Oh, but here's Bolg. So here goes armor and resistant to fear and terror for orcs, wargs, and bats. Numenorian engineering. There goes the deep rot, and it's leveled up. So here come the whites. You basically turn an enemy. You basically disable an enemy building. And why did that just disappear? I'm not sure why that oh wait, unless the bats took it out immediately. Oh my god! Imagine your tier 2 getting taken out by a bat. Oh, just uninstall. Holy crap. An expert play. The snowball being buffed by Eomer and Theoden. Pippin isn't going to escape the route. Oh, it seems Havoc's got a bit of a soft spot. Oh no, he saw... That's just terrifying. So much going on, but yeah, I feel like Putty carried the top team there. If it wasn't for the bats, then the Trebuchet could be doing some serious damage. And then Snowborn came in there right on cue. So a decent recovery after Sam lost his heroes and a chunk of his army. Anyway, if we look at the Gondor eco, not much in the map. But obviously he does have that marketplace. Plus 36 a tick. Plus 43 a tick. That's why he's got 4 grand. I would love him if he got Gandalf out. And Entwives are being harassed by giant bats. I was just going to say he could get some range, but he seems he's already bought some now with the Blighted Trappers. One of my favorite tier 2s in the game, actually, is the Ruin of Arnor. It does actually nullify leadership. And obviously, if you're going for Gold Thimble, the White Wolves are amazing to combo with that. And Gunnerman Berserkers are just such a reliable unit. You know they're going to tank the earth, so you might as well just go in, poke, kill some shit, and then go and then leave. Which is exactly what they did with that Entwife. Let's have a look at Rohirrim. Okay, he hasn't got Mumberg. Okay, it's not going to be one of those games. We've got Royal Guard, because apparently one buff wasn't enough. So now his heroes have that little mark on him. This is just infantry, right? Hold on. Where's his leadership? That buffs other heroes. Nearby units. No, it buffs them too. So he's got the trifecta of powerful buffs for Rohan. The dwarves. Well, I think Wormslayers would be good. I think with the threat of the pikes, though, and probably with monsters, you should get some spears. I guess maybe... Yeah, I think you just go Men of Dale. I was thinking maybe Iron Hills Crossbowmen. But I think you go Men of Dale, and then you get some Guardians, and then you buff them all with Dane. And you just sort of go ham. I think that's the best way to do it. Alternatively, attacking through the middle like they've always done. I know it's tempting because it's like right there in your face. But this map is a big map. And is he actually going to do it? Oh, okay. Not just a pretty face, Sahab. He's actually going around. The lack of siege, and with the fact that he's by himself. Oh, actually, that's why he's by himself. I was just about to say the threat of Rohirrim is ever present. But they were actually up the top. Being a nuisance. Actually, distracting 2 armies. And kudos to Samwise for making giant bats. You don't see them every day. And now he's going for mountain giants because he wants that extra range. He wants to force the enemy out. And nothing does that better than some siege. Hob, you talk like you're a fucking idiot. But you know how to play Gondor. I'll give you that much. He's doing everything right. And the redundant... or I should say the contingency that is the heroic statue. Nice teamwork. Let us not underplay the value of teamwork. Is that... Oh, neat. Okay, he used... He's getting resources from it. Yes, I always forget about that. Plus 15s from the Untamed Allegiance. Well done. And there goes Big Blogoyan. I feel like Gherkin hasn't really pulled his weight. He rushed some Forge Blaze at the cost of, like, a lot of units. And I'm guessing Havoc doesn't know this is there. There's Gimli. We know Gloin is in the mine, so he's got another hero. And that was 2 lots of Royal Guard dead. And he's gone for the... Ooh, temporarily ignore armor. That is actually your ticket. I was thinking the pure, unadulterated damage of mithril-tipped arrows. But the Iron Hills Crossbowmen, you don't need to upgrade. You just need the banners. By upgrade, I mean like fire arrows or whatever. But the ignoring enemy armor, if he can remember to proc it, the damage potentially on these Gundabad Berserkers should be huge. So let that be a note here. If your enemy is spamming that, or heavily armored units, that's when you go for these boys. I think that's the way you do it. I'm guessing he bought this from IKEA. That's usually what happens to things I buy there. They can sue me if they want. I'll enjoy the publicity. Not many more points, but I think Carb was actually first to hit tier 2. Another tip is don't bother sending in trebuchets without firestones. Yes, it's like 500 to upgrade. Oh no, only 300. Take it back. But it like triples the damage, so yeah. Just look how like that's nothing. That's actually a mosquito. That's just nothing. Anyway, once again they're going for the middle. I think they should just flank around and go for that. Orcs attacking from the high ground. He's got Forged Blades. Bolg is in there too. Lots of heroes. Felwind to just completely disrupt their attack there. I like that. I like that when they're retreating. But it's good to do it in there. Frozen Waste comes in. Aravel is just gonna... They're just gonna brush that off because they're Gundabats. Here come the mighty Rohirrim! And he did the armor buff with no one else there. They're not actually getting the armor buff. Probably now they are. And an amazing trample. There goes the glorious charge! Oh, that is glorious. Look at all these beautiful effects. I think that's the thumbnail, boys and girls. But there they go. Unrelenting charge. We will just trample until we can trample no more. And Theoden lost half his health going into all those spears. But does he care? No, because he's golden. And if Dragon Ball Z taught us anything, is that golden is better. Anyway, there are still some Gondorians fighting here with the dwarves. The Gloin heal has gone off. Volong is still on full health. This should be on autocast, by the way. Proc his damage buff. Entwife is getting some decent value. Oh, I didn't see the worm layer. That seems to be priority target number 1. Gundabad Stone Troll is partially upgraded, or maybe fully upgraded. Kargash just knocked him on his fucking dick. And level 5, I think Bolg... No, that was Lug that died there. But these level 5 Axemen of Losnak are still going strong. Gundabad Berserkers, I'm guessing Bolg wasn't there, or he died because... oh no, there's Lug. It's hard to keep track of all the heroes. I think Bolg died because they were stunned there. Anyway, Headhunter is on Boromir. He is low. He's probably going to die from one more attack from Lug. Perhaps Gondor's greatest captain, about to be killed by a deranged lunatic. There is nothing poetic about that. That's just sad. Anyway, I feel like Gondor, they just sort of sat there. I think he did kill a few heroes, but I think what he's going to need to do is just build some Honorian spears. Alright, he's getting that now, but... The Rohirrim charge there was devastating. Really good charge. I didn't know he had the levels for Glorious Charge. But yeah, that really seemed to turn the tide of battle. Harb got most of his heroes out there. I think just pound for pound, those heroes are stronger than the Goblin heroes. And so if they get focused down, there's not really much the Goblin heroes can do. Anyway, Mountain Giant, he could switch to Stomping, but I think it's too late. He's got Kamul, which is giving 50% damage to these Ravagers. And then XP for Karga, so a decent combo there. I think we're going to take a little 5-second break and just have a look at all the abilities. Very little for Dol Guldur. Tier 2, I guess he could go in for Sun and the Goats. Headhunter's gone in on Kamul. Lug is still in there. Is he going to do Detonate? No, he died. Oh, that's a shame. His Inferno ability, I forget the name of it, but it's actually really, really strong. Just immediately sets things on fire. It's just like a mini fire breath, honestly. It's so strong. Anyway, Dwarves going in hard. Father and son fighting side by side, giving each other the armor buff. There goes the heal, but they're Gundabads, under towers, and heroic statues. They need to be careful not to lose these. The special ability's gone in from the Iron Hills Crossbowmen. But they don't seem to be utilizing that. The Gloin buff, which doesn't affect Tomb Guard, but they're already strong, they don't really need it. And a pretty solid push by Dol Guldur here. Anyway, Gondor counter-attacking. We've got Firestones on the left now. These level 5, whatchamacallits, Axemen of Losnak are still going strong, and here's the Bane of Gondor right now. Ithilien Rangers out in the open. Lots of powers, we're close to tier 3. No, he's gone for another tier 2. He's gone for the Mutton Yesterday ability, which it should be called Mutton, but I guess Trollish Stew works as well. And how many different curses do you want on your building? Yes. I'm so glad he's microing abilities. That always makes the gameplay so much more entertaining. Anyway, that was a complete waste of sending in the goats. You did it on your own army. That's how I could tell. Let's have a look-see. Tier 3. He could go for Cloud Break, or he could go for the Eco Buff. I feel like Cloud Break would be really good, actually. Just stun and charge. They can't fight back if they're stunned. I feel like he could go for that. Unless he's losing his heroes constantly and he wants the Eco Buff. But I don't think that's actually the case. Is there a way to heal these trolls? He is level 5. It would be a waste if he couldn't heal it. Doesn't seem to be getting affected by the trollish stew. And how Jenkins has the money for all of these bats, I'll never know. King Dane is actually in there, but he's, yeah, good luck getting him to low health. Let me just have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, basically just a copious amount of lumber mills, but still, like the bats are expensive, aren't they? 750, yeah. It's as much as Harbingers of Shadow. What the hell? Okay, that was Thorin. That was a Stone Helm, which I don't think that hero works. I think he's still kind of bugged, just in the way he attacks things. The Mineshaft has gone down. Thunder Chads are chasing him. We've got the level 3 Mineshaft shooting down these bats. There goes one. And he needs to level up his Dane, because Red Axe would really turn the tide, buffing all of those units. Yeah, target friendly units. I thought it was everything. I just wanted to make sure. Another Ruin of Angmar. Or sorry, Arnor, just to... Is it Angmar or Arnor? Angmar, okay. Another Ruin of Angmar just to annoy the enemy. Another Fireworm. He's hell-bent on building it on the front lines. I think we saw one worm, but it was unarmored. Oh, here's another one, though. Here comes the full armor. And there's Ere the Sun Rises. Oh, and here comes the Cav. Yes, perfect flank. Rangers in the open. I fucking called it. I told you. Oh, that's still a mistake. That's still a mistake. No. Tomb Guards don't care about your stun. This is it. They're buffed. No leadership around the ruin. I don't care what you smell. Go in there. Oh my god. I did call it. I said Ere the Sun Rises and then the stun. I fucking called it. Anyway, Bolg is back on the battlefield. Leveling up. I would love to see this ability come out. Ruled by Fear. It's a bit of a double-edged sword. But it's badass. It's worth it just for the animations alone. Anyway, the full repertoire of goblins on display here. You got Gundabad's. You got Fireworms. You got the Archers. You got everything. Anyway, there goes the stun from Doggle pretty good delaying actions by... oh my herpes! Look at that. Now you can go into... Okay, Fortress. Oh, okay, it's a Doggle one. Never mind. What does Harps look like? Yeah, take it! Take it, Gandalf! You can take it! Let's have a look at the PowerPoints for Jondor. Didn't go with Imrahil. That's fine. I think they would just lose to all those Rohan heroes anyway. Anyway, there goes Western Winds. I guess they're close enough. They're still stunned. Maybe if you can kill these snowball. Nope, saved by the fell wind. And yeah, it's something from moving, but that was a pretty lengthy stun, and you hardly killed any of them. And a double fell wind just to make sure they can't move. That's my sort of trollish stew. I like my stew like I like my biff me tactics. Trolled. Yeah, defensive trebuchet. There's high ground here, Hub. Literally high ground here. It could literally one-shot the fucking end of the map from there. RuudDevil, don't you think you're being a little harsh on Hub? No. No, because he knows better, goddammit. He's an engineering undergraduate. I will be as cruel to him as his examiners will be, and then he will thank me later. He'll come to me when he's got his masters and be like, you know what? All that yelling, all that yelling just made me study harder, and I passed. And I'll be like, you're welcome, Harb. Now make me a sandwich. That's basically how it's gonna go. All right. He is 9 points away. I think he's got to go LSR. He could go for a cheeky fortress kill if he went with the Messengers of Manwë. But if he wants to go for a more conventional battle, which I think which I would assume because he keeps going for the middle here, you could go LSR, combo with the Horn of Gondor potentially. It'd be hard to get that stun off, and then Army of the Dead just to kill all that. All right. I haven't seen... I've just seen, like, bits and pieces of the dwarves. I feel like they're the one... That player sort of not pulling their weight. It just seems to be bits and pieces of their armies. Just like heroes buffing units that can't be buffed by them. He needs like a full army. Because I feel like the tankiness of the dwarves will counterweight the tankiness of these mountain trolls. Anyway, potential encirclement here. There goes the buff. There goes the Firestone. Double Worm. Obviously, they don't have their Fire Breath. There goes the buff. Frozen Waste again. If I don't have to hear creaking ice again, it will be all too soon. There goes Hadhod. Look at this mess. Yeah, this is pretty fucking messy. Gundabad's running into lots of spears. They will get a few hits off. Rohirrim. It's slowing down quite a bit. Don't blame me. Look at all this shit on the screen. Ruled by Fear. What else has he got? He's got his armor buff and his passive bodyguards. There are 2 Bolgs on the map, actually. Both have Ruled by Fear. If that one's stacked, that'd be hilarious. There goes the Watcher. It's going to start eating everything. It's basically cut off Harb's escape here. And I think there's a weather effect going on. Yeah, okay, I thought there was. White Winter actually does lag up the game quite a bit, so that might be why. The Watcher seems to not discriminate because it's hitting the Rohirrim here. And I think I need to take a breath and we'll just enjoy the action for a little bit. If he can somehow focus these ranges on the Watcher, I think that would be really good. Havoc doing the smart thing by going for the Stoneworker. And there goes the Theoden heal, which he should be high enough level to get their hero summon. There it is. There goes plus 60% damage, so the Stoneworker should go down fairly quickly now. And there it goes as it crumbles. So when you're designing your own unique models, I'm guessing you have to animate animate the building animation as it's being built, but also the stages as it's crumbling. That's a lot of work for a new model. That just popped in my head as I saw that, so yeah, there you go. Anyway, what are these? We've got Dwarves and Doggle Door being held back by Gundabad's healed by Trollish Stew. Jenkins went for, I think, every single... Ah, there's LSR. I don't actually see him, though. We missed the Oath of Elendil. Where the hell was the Oath of Elendil? It must be right in front of me. I can't fucking... There's his palace guards. There he is, there he is, there he is. Okay. Fulfill your oath hasn't been used yet. He needs to really clump him up. It's going to be hard to bait that, though. Nope. Actually, it's going to be easy. And it doesn't kill them? Ooh! Ooh, you need Athelos and you need heal. Okay, there goes the heal.
Then I shall die as one of them.
Fucking all too soon, buddy. Vigo, I can't swim. Well, get the hell out of there, then. Okay, he got out. That was... Yeah, I would feel like it's a bit too OP if it could one-shot those. But it did like 90% damage. Anyway, Gimli... Why is he glowing? What buff is that? Is that Red Axe? No, I don't know what that would be. Ooh, Erkenbrand's here. The tanky... the tanky right here. And Eowyn. Alright, Havoc just going all out. And is it me, or has this battle lasted a fucking age? Let's have a look at Stonehelm. Level 4. That on autocast? Yes. I don't know, I just feel like he doesn't... I feel like when Stonehelm attacks, he always runs into the center of units. And then by that time, literally every unit is attacking him at once, so he just dies really quickly. I've always felt like he's just bugged. It's weird. Which is a shame, because he stacks damage for nearby troops, and he can give dwarves a massive damage boost. So he's actually really cool, but I never buy him just because I always fear he's going to die quickly. Okay. I feel like you need to hit the periphery. Not Rohan, that's a death trap. But like... This constant battle in the middle is... And they're going for Gondor, probably the tankiest player. Actually, they're all pretty tanky. I guess they're going for like the economic victory where... They'll just make it so... They're basically going for attritional warfare, where it'll be so expensive they'll keep wiping armies that the other team just can't keep up. And then they'll make their push. And that was Stonehelm again. I think he just died in the back there, which... Yeah, all the Dwarven heroes are just dying here. Sort of went without the team there, not very well. He needs to do better, he needs to coordinate better with his team. And I just feel like he's not attacking with enough Dwarven units with his heroes. He's like a few Guardians and that's it. Anyway, lots of Rangers here with the Bodkins. That should actually be really good anti-hero behavior. Western Winds does get used. But I think Ere the Sun Rises should be back then. Where the fuck is Ere the Sun? No, it's not even back yet. Okay. He went for Stormcrow, though. I guess that's the path that it dictated. There's Gandalf from Stormcrow. And that's a legendary profile pick, actually. Anyway, he's got the Bubble Shield. He does have the little AoE stun, which he could do. And I think that's Aragorn from Stormcrow. I don't think that's LSR dying. There is so much carnage going on. I have no idea, really. Theoden. I'm guessing the Bodkins focus him. Nah, he's fine. He's got plenty of health. There's Bolg, level 7. Gives no fucks. Literally gives no fucks. I think Sam's Bolg has to be level 10 by now. I think just the leadership... 2 Bolgs literally leading the line. The Urshak's in there, but who honestly cares? Yeah, okay, he's almost level 10. Terror of the North. I don't think I've ever seen that in PvP. It would be awesome if we could... The Goblins went for Dragon Strike! And doesn't that kill heroes too? No, I think Faramir was just outside the... I think Faramir was just outside the AoE, so we'll never know. But that was a decent... it was decent. I don't know. I think he could have got better value. If they can follow up with this army, then it wouldn't have gone to waste. Anyway, Dwarven Builder just sitting there, because of course it is. And I think the Goblins have just... It was a masterclass, really. The double Bolg with all the leaderships. He's even gone with fire arrows as well. Scavenger on every kill now. Terror of the North, now! Come on, you get giant bats. There it is! Oh, hell yes. This builder's just sitting there. He's like, okay, I'm prepared to die. I've accepted my fate. I wanted to commit seppuku, you bastard! Okay. And there it goes. Just, I honestly... Keep this between you and me, but Sam played fucking well. I mean, this is a masterclass. This is like one of those annoying masterclass ads. There's Ruled by Fear and completely fruitless for Gondor. You gotta love him. You gotta love him. I think Theoden's gonna get the kill. I think he did. No, someone else leveled up from that. I'm not really sure. But yeah, just a masterclass from Sam. He did the forward base. And that was all Lug, by the way. That was all Lug, by the way. Dol Guldur is being held back by Lug. You gotta love it. But yeah, no, just the early presence in the middle, mixed with the fact that he rushed Gundabirds, but he complemented that with giant bats, and that's what saves him from lame status, because that is really cool and unconventional. Didn't waste much. He has lots of level 5 units to prove that. And just decent coordination, or not decent, really good coordination with Rohan as well. So they seem to have left Gondor for now. I think the reinforcements need to come in quickly. There goes Darkness from Dol Guldur, but Ere the Sun Rises is there. If Havoc is paying attention, he'll do Ere the Sun Rises any second now. Nope, Arduin seems to have done his tier 3, or maybe that's Sam's, I can't actually tell. And that just increases speed. That's not a stun, Havoc, in case you're wondering. That just increases speed. Oh, it gives you resistant to fear, so I guess that can protect you from Horn of Gondor. But he needs some backup now, honestly. All these heroes leveling up. There goes Undermine. Oh, reinforcements have arrived with Khazad Uzbadul. 4 heroes and the bodyguards of the king. Let's see what they do now. We're just going to zoom in on all of this. And they almost got one shot by a level 5 Gundabad Stone Throw. Bolg, being the bane of the dwarves. Lug has headhunted him. Not even King Dane can withstand that. And yeah. You need to support it with an army, my guy. I know it's tempting to think that they can take on the world, but not with all this. Anyway, Hadhod is still going. He killed Pippin, or sorry, he killed Merry. Hadhod killed a hobbit. That's literally his contribution. Anyway, a third Ride for Ruin with Ere the Sun Rises. Maybe he was waiting for the ability to come back before he did Ere the Sun Rises. Waiting for Theoden's ability, that is. I like to think that, maybe, just for the bit of roleplay. That could be really cool. And I think we're going to see GG's any second now, because it's... I think victory is assured now. It's just how much of a headache do they want to make it. We saw Stormcrow, got very little value. I think Elisar died. I think if you want Elisar to work, maybe it could have been a bit more patient, but honestly, I think I would have done the same that he did. I think... I was thinking, like, ideally wait for, like, the biggest clump before you do Oath Fulfilled with Elisar. But yeah, I think I still would have done what he did, so I'm not going to be, like, too critical of that. Not close to tier 4, that's a shame. Gift of the Necromancer here would probably just crash my game. But yeah, I don't think Doggeldor actually did, like, anything wrong. I thought they played well. Oh, there goes the Convert Allegiance, actually. They just did that really well. If they could turn that on Bolg, they're in formation, so they're not going to catch up with them. They'll have to, like, leave. Or, switch formation. And obviously the duration on it is pretty short. But yeah, I think, I don't think he got much support from the Dwarves. That may have been it. And that annoying threat, that looming threat of Rohan. But in terms of, like, build order, he actually didn't do anything wrong. Like, maybe he could have gone for Necromancer as well. But no, he went for the right heroes. Anyway, there goes the Watcher. And I can't tell. I think this is actually Jenkins. Jenkins went for the Firedrake's Wrath. Because he likes to go for all these tier 2s here. And, yeah, Arduin has enough for his tier 4. He went with the middle ability, so he could go for anything. I think a Balrog will actually just finish it off. They can't see Gondor's base. Maybe get Rohan to scout. He's just got 2 heroes just chilling in his mind. Just chilling. Just being chilling. But yeah, I think this is over. And what a game it's been. Just... honestly, I was expecting it, when they told me it would be a long game, I was expecting it to be kind of stalematey. But no, or rather just a little slow pace. But no, this has been non-stop action, and my throat is absolutely killing me. It has been a Red Dawn. It's been a Rohirrim Dawn, and what the hell are they doing? Okay, they're just getting information. Theodred. Oh, on autocast as well. I don't think you need that one on autocast. This is the one you want to... which one is it? The top part of that ability, where it gives it to Theo... oh, maybe all of it's passive. Okay, I forget which ability you autocast. I guess you could make the invulnerability one. Yeah, sure, why not? Anyway, 3 worms here. Just gearing up for the final assault now. And there goes Durin's Bane. And literally 0 value out of this. If you're not going to go for Imrahil, then you don't go for the Trebuchet. That's literally the price you pay for going for Imrahil, or for Dol Amroth, you have to go for the Trebuchet. The Athelian Wood have been such a good counter to Frozen Waste, and it would have eliminated all leadership. So I think, in hindsight, Athelian Wood would have been just a lifesaver for Gondor. What else could he have gone with? I mean, Lone Tower isn't really going to help him. Yeah, I think Athelian Wood's the best one there. Yeah, the fact you didn't go Dol Amroth. Why the fuck did you go with the Trebuchet? I just realized how annoying that is. Damn it, you even went with a middle ability. Athelian Wood works still. Oh my god. It counters this. Okay. Alright, I think those are all just Tomb Guards just charging in as the last hurrah. A last bastion of dwarves and weird corrupted mushroom people stand against the Goblin Tide here. And really well played. Just a pure cavalry army by Rohan, which obviously has its hard counter, but it's compensated by all these Gundabad Berserkers, so worked out really well. And he was there. Rohan always showed up just after the fighting started, so everyone's already committed, which means he can pick and choose his charges, so he played that really well. Anyway, Men of Dale focusing Bolg. Gimli is trying to hack him down. And also some white named Floyd. And Great Goblin's there too, because you wanted to crash the game. He's almost about to die, that's why you don't make him. There you go. And I think that's another Convert Allegiance. Man, that came back quickly. Alright, Durin's Bane? Once one fortress goes down, then we're good. Holy shit, that's all from the fortress? Wait, that's not... I think that's... Yeah, okay, it's from the fortress. There was a lot of whites, I just had to make sure it wasn't gifted to the Necromancer. But anyway, this level 5 Champion of the People, also known as the Gundabad Stone Troll. Why would you do a rebuild? Oh, and Elisar's almost back. Wait, did it turn him to stone, or is that just a... I see your rebuild and raise you Durin's Bane, who didn't ignite, so that did fuck all. And if this was me right now, I would totally do Fire Breath and just kill my entire team. But I think these guys are more sensible. There goes Western Winds. Yeah, so I think it's obvious there the Kinky Whip is literally the damage dealer to structures. And here is the return of the king in the Free People's last hour. And Oath Fulfilled, I imagine, is going to come out soon. Actually, no, I don't think it needs to. If he does Anduril, then we'll really get to see the power of this guy. No Anduril? I kind of wanted to see the damage he did. And, of course, the second rebuild. I kind of want to see the damage he does to Bolg, but... not really... Wait, where the fuck did... Where did Vigo go? That's a Boromir. Where the hell did the other guy go? Who's the guy with the really awesome animations? How are you dying? Oh, you're fighting Maya. Okay, there goes the heal. He did Anduril. Oh my god. He's actually going to kill him. No, there goes another heal. There's the other tier 4. Oh, Army of the Dead. Elisar's actually going to win here. Oh, he got him. We didn't get to see how much damage he does to Bolg. But he did manage to fell Amaya. Does he come back as Elisar the White now? Is that how it works? And that is the only good thing the Dwarf player has done. Is disrupt those Ents. This has been... You know how, like, in the War of the Lost Alliance, it took 10 years to siege Barad-dûr? This is what I imagine it feels like. If we just need... We need Elisar to get struck by a boulder and die. That would be, you know, lore accurate. Alright, I think it's gonna go down. And then I think we're gonna call it GG. I think this is GG, boys. He did do Anduril. He did use Anduril, but I didn't see him use it on Bolg. I think he used it on the Balrog. And there goes DG's Fortress. The valiant defense of the top team has finally been broken. And it's an onager, not a catapult. Holy fuck. I'm exhausted. We're gonna cut to when the last teams go down. So I'll see you guys then. Because if they're gonna do double fucking rebuild, I think we're in for a bit of a lengthy ending. So I will see you guys in a second. Hey, so about that fast forwarding, he got messages of Manwë, and then some kid named Exception Access was like, bro, you just violated the law. So, hey! Okay, there it is. We all know what was going to happen. Bottom team won, and it would have been a pretty, you know, cool siege to see, but we got to see the main siege, which was basically the decider. So anyway, I hope you guys all enjoyed. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. My throat is killing me. Tomorrow, oh sorry, not tomorrow, on the 10th, I will be releasing Warhammer 3 content, so keep your eyes peeled for that. I'll see you all next time. Peace out. Goodbye.